Will it be John Force, who will be in the left lane? You might have heard of him. 150 number ones,
He's kind of a big deal.
40-some national event wins, 16 championships.
He is a big deal.
He is. Or will it be the driver of the Patron Exo Cafe car, Alexis DeJoria, already with 2 wins this season?
Matt Hagan comes over here to congratulate Gary Densham. Gary, you were just singing the praises of that guy, but my goodness, for the first time in I think 6 years, you're going to an NHRA Funny Car final.
It's a good deal, isn't it? It's all cool. You know, I mean, my crew amazes me. We don't race for 4 months. They come out, they look as good as anybody out here. And, you know, thanks to Lawson Rock and Oil, and everybody helps us a little bit. You know, we're just so proud to be out here and be able to participate in this sport, and all the great people, especially up here in the Northwest. I mean, you know, they've been great since the old 64 funny car days back in the early 70s. So we love coming here, and hopefully we can keep doing good.
42 years he's been coming to this racetrack.
Good stuff, Gary Densham. And right now, though, it's a rematch of last week's semifinals where John Force did beat Alexis. However, Alexis holding the edge head-to-head this year. She's won 3 of the 5 meetings they've had.
Wow. Yeah, I've been coming here for 42 years. Wasn't driving for 42 like Gary Densham, though. Right now, John Force, as we've talked about, a very good race car, but the conditions are a little bit touchy out there. You got to tiptoe down through there. We've seen some pretty good runs. The middle of the track seems to be key. Getting it hooked up in the middle of that racetrack to try to accelerate it through there as best you can to get the win.
Alexis was late.
Oh!
It cost her 2. And it does. It's a 4:30. Beats a quicker but losing 4:25. The difference on the reaction timer, almost 1/10 of a second between the two.
Yeah, that's how you run 0.05 of a second slower on the racetrack and get there first. Because like you said, John Force almost 1/10 of a second after the green light came on. Quicker off the line than Alexis. Alexis, if you go on board with her, she went 0.05 of a second quicker. You saw John spin the tires. She was coming in, closing in fast, but just ran out of real estate.
Well, how about a rematch or a matchup in the finals? It looks like this as John Force races his old buddy Gary Densham. It used to race for him even better. How about lane choice? That guy belonging to Gary Densham.
I'll tell you, this is a great story for Gary Densham. His first win, I remember this really well. It was the 9/11 race, post 9/11. It was in Memphis.
Betcha.
Gary Densham hoisted the Wally for the first time. He beat John Force. His last one, of course, was Indy, driving for John Force Racing.
Kenny Bernstein won top fuel at that race.